Welcome to today's upper body session. So starting off, we're going to do some overhead press. And overhead press is going to work your chest, your upper back, your arms, and your shoulders. Because the way that your shoulder muscle fibers run, it's best to keep your elbows a bit tucked in instead of having them flared out all the way to the side. This will help to put your shoulders in a better position, but also help target that deltoid a lot better. If you don't have a barbell, you can go ahead and do these with dumbbells. Now we have some bent over rows. Again, this can be done with dumbbells, but I'm using the Smith machine. With bent over rows, you're going to be targeting your lats, your traps, your rhomboids, your rear delts. And so basically, it's a well-rounded compound back move. And we want to have a strong back so we can have strong upright posture. Now I'm going to move on to some single arm lat pulls. I'm keeping the load relatively light for this one so I can really focus on that stretch on the lat and the contraction of the lat. For me, I think lats are really fun to train because the bigger your lats are, the smaller your waist will appear. And for me, I have a shorter torso compared to my legs, and so I'm trying to build out my lats to give the illusion of a not so boxy look in my midsection. Next, we're moving on to some seated lat pull downs. And again, I'm keeping it as a single arm exercise because my right side seems to move differently than my left side. And so I'm working on trying to balance that out by having each arm pull its own weight individually. And y'all, I don't even know the name for this exercise, but I started doing them and I absolutely love them. They will hit your mid and lower traps like nothing else. I feel so much engagement in those muscles when I do this exercise, so definitely give this one a try. Strengthening your mid and lower traps will help to have better posture as well as taking the load off your upper traps, which for most people are notorious for being overactive and tight. Now we have some bent over reverse flies, and these are going to target your upper back muscles, your shoulders, but more importantly your rear delts, which tend to be a neglected muscle group. But training this muscle will help to give the shoulder a more rounded, capped look. I immediately went into another rear delt exercise, and with this one, I'm going more at a diagonal angle because that's more in line with how the muscle fibers run on your rear delt. I then immediately went into some good old-fashioned bicep curls, and for this exercise, we want to keep from our elbow to our shoulder. It should be in a fixed position close to our bodies. We don't want to do this exercise with momentum. We want to really target those biceps by keeping our upper arm fixed and just moving the weight with the bicep. Immediately after that, I went into some lateral raises. And for these lateral raises, in order to keep my traps from taking over and limiting the work that's being done to my delt, I'm putting my arms in a position where it's more in front of my body versus out to the side, as well as slightly leaning forward. By this point, my arms are toasted, but I did some push-ups until failure, and once I hit failure, I drop down to my knees and go to failure again. And that was today's upper body session. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoy your workout and that you feel strong, and I will see you in the next video.